I can go to I can click on import data. Yeah. So now I'll have to select the file which I want to import in MATLAB environment. Now, if you see here, if you click on recognize data file, this single import tool is able to recognize various file formats like audio, .gif, .cur, .ico, which means audio files, different image files, different text data, spreadsheet, .csv file can be imported by using this import data tool, which is available with MATLAB. So let's say I will click on the first option, that is the default option, recognize data file. But right now, if you see in this plot MATLAB variable, I don't have any such file that will be that could be recognized by this import data tool. So I'll have to change my I'll have to go to the path or go to the folder where I have data present. So I'll change my path. So I'll go to the folder where I'm having the Excel file present, which I'm going to use for this data plotting the experiments. So this folder is my new working directory where I'm having the Excel file present, which is a fisheries data. So I'll select the Excel file and I'll click on the open button. What I've done is I'm using this import data tool to to import Excel data in MATLAB environment. Yeah. So what will happen when you select the file which you want to open? It will again open one new new window called Import Wizard app. So in that Import Wizard app, we have to select like how many rows and how many columns we want. So let's give it some time. Once it is opened, we'll go ahead with the data import process. So this is how you can use the import data tool to import different types of files using MATLAB. So it could be your Excel file, text file, .txt file, image file, and so on. So here, this is the import wizard application, as you can see, where I have this fisheries data present. So it will visualize all the data, like how many rows and how many columns we have in that Excel sheet. It will show basically. So it is loading. It is still loading the data, and once it is loaded, we will be able to see the data. So just give me a moment. Once it is loaded, I'll go ahead with the next task. Yeah. So this is the data which is present in that Excel sheet, the one which the one we have selected. So in this Excel file, we are having total 5 columns, and we have around 150 rows. So in that one, basically this data is a fisheries data. Fisheries data we have, and we have 5 columns named as sepal length, sepal width, petal width, and species. So species is like a type of fisheries it has. So this data we have in the matrix format, and as you can see in the entire matrix, we have only a numeric data present. We don't have string or character data present as such. So if I want to change the variable name before taking that data to MATLAB workspace, I can change the variable name, let's say a data. So I can rename that variable as a data. I can use so make sure always you're using a relevant variable name. Yeah. So there should be a relevant variable name you're using while doing the variable assignment, and output type. So output time means what in which format I want this data to be imported. So right now I'll simply import data. So data input process you will see in your upcoming sessions in more detail. But right now I'm just giving you a short overview of that because we need this data for data visualization. So I'm just introducing you the import data import tool. Yeah, so I'll select numeric matrix, which means it will only read out the numeric data and it will skip the first row, because in first row we have we have character data present, right? So it will skip the label and it will only consider the input matrix. After that, I'm going to click on import and my data will be imported to MATLAB workspace. So data of 150 by 5 is imported to MATLAB workspace. I'll close this. So this is my data. So if I want to see the insights of this data variable, I can double click on data variable to see the insights. So which consists of numeric data having 5 column and 150 rows. Yeah, just like this. Now, uh, so because we are going to start this today's session with how we can create a 2D plot. Yeah, so how we can create a 2D plot. So we'll start with a simple we'll start with first of all a simple sine equation, and then we will start with this particular matrix for data plot. So let's go ahead with simple let's go ahead with simple data plotting, simple